Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be doing my Super 6 round 33 predictions. However, before I move on to that, let's quickly review how I did in the last round. So round 32 had a total of 24 goals, which is quite a lot to be fair. Brighton, Leicester and Liverpool won their games, which I predicted, while Leicester and Wolves did score the exact amount, which I had them to. So yeah, I'll take that. By the way, good win for Wolves against West Brom in the derby. It's always nice to beat your closest rivals, especially away from home, whether it's a cup or league game. So yeah, I just wish West Brom had scored, to be honest, but it is what it is, so we move on. Also, mad scenes towards the final 8 minutes of the game where basically, after Wolves went 2-0 up, a massive fight broke out between both sets of fans. But that only happened because apparently a small group of Wolves fans were in the West Brom home section. And of course that was going to happen. I mean, a lot of police had to intervene. There was a lot of safety concerns, so the players had to go back inside while the fans simply had to move away from what was happening. But this is the thing about certain fans like them, right? They got themselves into unnecessary trouble and even caused an unnecessary disruption to the game. It's like, why can't they be normal and buy tickets for your own end? So you can actually be surrounded by your own fans. Because if you get caught celebrating your goal and you're surrounded by a massive group of rival fans, of course that was going to happen. So, I mean, these fans, those certain fans, they need to have more common sense. It's a joke. As a result, the game was suspended for almost 40 minutes, but at least the fans didn't have to wait too long for it to restart again, which is good. But anyway, we now move on to round 33, where we have 6 midweek Premier League games to go through, starting first with Nottingham Forest against Arsenal. Yeah, this will be a tough one for sure. Forest are looking quite good under Nuno. He's only been in charge a few games so far, yet they've already scored like 10 plus goals. However, they still have defensive issues, which is where I feel Arsenal can exploit and make them more vulnerable at the back. However, as for Arsenal, they haven't played since smashing Crystal Palace 5-0 the other weekend. So they've had time off, which is nice. And obviously with Forest still missing players through AFCON, I feel their midfield will be the most. They'll have mostly problems in midfield. So I'll go for, you know what? I'll go for a 3-2 Arsenal. There's really not too much to talk about. Both sides got knocked out of the FA Cup on the weekend. They're going into this game in very similar form with just one win in their last 5, having scored very little and conceding. They've conceded quite a few goals. So this fixture last season ended goalless, and I'm going to go for the same here, 0-0. For Newcastle to have any chance of possibly getting back into the top 4 again, Eddie Howe really needs a massive result because they currently sit mid-table. Their standards have slightly dropped with 3 defeats in their last 5. Villa, though, on the other hand, unbeaten in 4 games, keeping 3 clean sheets in a row. That's pretty good. And they've made Villa Park into a fortress. They're currently 15 games unbeaten at Villa Park, which is a club record for them. So, yeah, I see this as a low-scoring game, though, because Newcastle will be defensively disciplined, but Villa have the cutting edge. So, I'll go for a narrow 1-0 Villa. I mean, listen, as far as I'm concerned, Man City have already won this game before it's even kicked off. It'll be a walk in the park for them. But yeah, Man City going into this game in really good form, 5 wins in a row. They beat Tottenham 1-0 in the FA Cup, so thanks for that, lads. As for Burnley, They haven't played in a little while since drawing 1-1 at home against Luton. They were 1-0 up until Luton scored with a very controversial goal in like, what was it, the 94th minute? But yeah, there's not really much else to say apart from what I just said before. So I'll go for 4-0 Man City. Tottenham Hotspur, it's happened again. Another trophyless season. You love to see it. Take the L. Do you know what I mean? Oh man. Yeah, the FA Cup was their other most realistic chance of winning a trophy this season, and that's now down the drain after losing against Man City at home. So again, big up Man City for that. But yeah, I think Tottenham pretty much have a fully fit squad available, apart from a couple of players missing due to AFCON, like Basuma and Sarr, who are fairly decent midfielders, by the way. But yeah, I mean, you've got, Heung-min Son missing, as he's still with South Korea at the Asian Cup, which leaves Richarlison, Timo Werner, Brennan Johnson and Kulusevski. And I feel like that front 3 or 4 I still think they're capable of scoring goals anyway. But as for Brentford, yeah, Ivan Toney bags against Forest in their 3-2 win at home, and I think he will pop up with another goal. I've got him in my fantasy team, by the way, so hopefully he scores. However, I just feel Brentford's team, like, they just don't have the quality to break teams down. But I feel like having Toney back from suspension has given them a massive boost. But I just don't think, I think Brentford will come up too short. So I'm going to go 3-1 Tottenham. I know Chelsea are currently 9th, but this is still a massive game. Yeah, Liverpool, I believe 5 wins in a row as well. Chelsea recently drew against Aston Villa 0-0 in the FA Cup. So that's gone to a replay. But as for Liverpool, they beat Bournemouth 4-0, Norwich 5-2. So yeah, they're going into this game with a lot of confidence. You've got, like I said, Nunez, Jota, Gakpo and Luis Diaz stepping up in Salah's absence, as he's now injured with his torn hamstring. But yeah, this should be a good game to watch. Cole Palmer in decent form for Chelsea. In fact, he's been one of their best players this season, but I'm not sure if he'll contribute, because when you've got Van Dijk, Konate, Joe Gomez, to be fair to him, he's been playing well left back, and Bradley at right back. I only know a bit about him, but not much. But I feel since Chelsea still don't have a striker, I feel that's where Chelsea will struggle going forward. So, and again, the atmosphere will be definitely up for it. So I'm going to go 2-0 Liverpool. And there we have it. My predictions are officially locked in. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Feel free to leave your predictions in the comment section down below. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. That's the most important thing. Subscribe. And yeah, just enjoy your week. Peace.